Rockhounds baseball is next. And a good Monday night and the first day of July as we get you set for another edition of baseball here on Minor League Baseball Network. Tonight is the first of a 3-game series between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Midland Rockhounds. Two teams continue the series tomorrow night at 7:05. Don't forget our Wednesday game, Wednesday night baseball. Don't forget on Thursday, July 4th, will be the Amarillo Sod Poodles taking on the Frisco Rough Riders for the 4th of July weekend. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. A beautiful evening here. Clear skies as we get you set for tonight's ball game here at Midland. And now here's your lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off as short is C.J. Abrams. Batting second, the second baseman for Amarillo, Ivan Castillo. Batting third in center field is Tirso Ornales. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Taylor Colway. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Hudson Potts. Batting sixth in left field, Colin Moore. Batting seventh is the designated hitter, Matthew Batten. Batting eighth is the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet. And batting ninth, rounding out the Sod Poodles lineup, Luis Campuzano, as he rounds out the Sod Poodle lineup tonight. Campuzano will be the catcher tonight. And taking the mound for the starting Amarillo Sod Poodles, Luis Patino. Patino on the mound for Amarillo. And now the starting lineups for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off in right field, Mickey McDonald. Batting second in center field, Chase Callaweg. Batting third, the third baseman, Nate Mondu. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Batting sixth, the catcher, Jonah Heim. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Robert Poussin. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Viamel Machine. And taking the mound for the starting Midland Rockhounds pitcher, Matt Milburn. Milburn on the mound for the Rockhounds. And that's your lineups. And now let's play ball on this beautiful Monday night.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 17 gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. And we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this
the ball
evening.
game tonight, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
At the plate now, Ivan Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Castillo is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So stepping
the
in,
center
Tirso
fielder.
Ornelas.
Tirso
First chance for him here in the top of
Ornelas.
the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. McDonald will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Mickey McDonald. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Midland, the right fielder, Mickey
And the pitch.
McDonald.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Moore is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Into the box, Chase Calabwig, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate, Nate Mondu looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Nope, outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Taylor Colway. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Calabwig is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, Colin Moore.
Settling in now, Colin Moore. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here it comes.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-1 home. In the air now out to right field. McDonald is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Lázaro Armenteros,
Leading off
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lázaro Armenteros.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
In there, 3-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hit hard, but foul. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good,
Batting
you have to wonder if maybe it's
the first
personal.
baseman.
You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now at the plate, Jonah Bride. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Patino, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Standing in now,
catcher,
Jonah Heim.
Jonah.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his
Batting
front shoulder in,
the
kept his hands
designated
inside
hitter,
the baseball, and
Buddy.
ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Buddy Reed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
3-0 now. Robert Poisson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Heim on at first, nobody out. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you
Batting
nothing is
it.
worse than having to
The
battle not
shortstop,
only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
First and second here with nobody out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a
Batting ninth,
three-pitch strikeout,
the
and with the
second
kind of
baseman,
stuff that he has,
JBaker.
it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Vimael Machine, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the stretch, here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now both runners are breaking. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. From the stretch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Three-run home run down the line in right as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time is called
The
here
right
as we'll get a
fielder,
trip to the
number
mound.
6, Mickey McDonald.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Your attention,
J.C.
please.
Cosme is
Now
going to come
pitching.
on in relief now, and he may be
J.C.
asked to eat several
Cosme.
innings as this game is just still really getting underway. To the plate now, Mickey McDonald. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Moore comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Chase Calabwe.
Digging in to try it again, Chase Calabwe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-0 the count. Here it comes.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Nate Mondu would be next. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call.
Now batting,
busted him inside
the
on a
third
3-1
baseman,
count, and the ump thought it was
Nate
just a tad off the plate.
Mondu.
Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding in, Nate Mondu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count still full, 3-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Matthew Batten. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. 3-2 now. This is in the air out to right. McDonald is there, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Overstreet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Now in the box, Luis Campusano. First pitch of the at-bat. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Poisson has got it, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-0. Striding in once again, Lázaro Armenteros. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
The first baseman,
that was
number
pretty
5.
impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Jonah Bride, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Time.
Michel Baez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Baez.
Stepping in now, Jonah Heim. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster.
Now
you can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Buddy Reed. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Runner at first here, one man out. To 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine play for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Stepping up to the plate, Robert Poisson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And it's 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Digging in, C.J. Abrams. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Well, he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Ivan Castillo. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Now
What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Tirso Ornelas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Ornelas is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Vimael Mashi.
Leading off
He'll
for
lead
the
things off
Rockhounds,
as they look to perhaps
second
build on
baseman,
an already sizable
Vimael.
lead.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this
right
one.
fielder,
And clearly he
number 6,
was off his game this evening.
Mickey.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, Mickey McDonald. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. One out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chase Calabwig.
Ready for another shot now, Chase Calabwig. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
0-2.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 6-0. Stepping into the box, Taylor Colway. He starts
Leading
off
off
the inning against a guy
the
who
right
struck
fielder,
out the side
Taylor
last inning. How did they get to him
Colway.
here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Hudson Potts.
Digging in, Hudson Potts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. McDonald is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Colin Moore.
In now, Colin Moore. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Digging in, Nate Mondu as we
Leading
move
off
past
for
the
the
halfway
Rockhounds,
point in this one and
the
begin
third
the bottom of
baseman,
the 5th.
Nate Mondu.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Lázaro Armenteros. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
0-1.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a
baseman,
double,
number 5,
possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate, Jonah Bride, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 1 pitch on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 1 out and a runner on third. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right
Now
there next to bang bang
the
plays
catcher,
at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the
He
designated
was not
hitter,
messing around in
Buddy.
that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Your
Number
attention,
17
please.
takes the mound
Now
as he's
pitching,
been called upon to
Evan
pitch.
Miller.
To the plate now, Buddy Reed, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 7-0. At the plate, Matthew Batten.
Leading off,
He's set to lead us
the
off in the
designated
6th
hitter.
inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
Ready now, Kyle Overstreet. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now a ball line softly down the right field line. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2. Inside ball.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, Luis Campusano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on first with 1 down. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, C.J. Abrams, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Mondu is there, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
The shortstop, Robert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Vimael Machin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald.
Now batting, Mickey McDonald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is line to left, but this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 7-0. So striding forward now, Ivan Castillo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. McDonald is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
Stepping in, Tirso Ornelas. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Colway. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Two out, nobody on.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that, but this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Two out with the man at first. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Into the box now, Chase Calabwig. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moore has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nate Mondu.
So striding in, Nate Mondu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lázaro Armentero.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lázaro Armenteros tripled and scored that bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. 2 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away. They finally get another base runner on.
The
He's
first
stranded
baseman,
6 in a row
5.
prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Jonah Bride will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your
Mark
attention,
Fellows
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do so to
Rockhounds.
start the 8th.
Number 96, Mark Fellows.
New inning set to get underway, and next
Leading
it'll be
off,
the outfielder,
the left
Colin
fielder.
Moore.
Starting to run
Colin
out of time. They haven't been able
Moore.
to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He'll get it into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Stepping in now, Matthew Batten, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this might be their best
Now
opportunity
batting,
to
the
at least
first
get on the
baseman,
board. They've been struggling
Kyle
offensively, and they find
Overstreet.
themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Overstreet, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs
Now
are
batting,
already in to score.
the catcher.
Oh, you hate to see
Luis
guys run into outs, especially
Campusano.
when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Luis Campusano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Grounded to third. And that's the second out. It's a
Now
bullpen
batting,
game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
At the plate now, C.J. Abrams.
That ball's fast.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ivan Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 7-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his
The
third
batter.
knock of the night.
The designated hitter.
Having a good
Buddy.
night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box now, Buddy Reed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long
The batter,
game.
number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Standing in now, Robert Poisson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 sent out to straightaway center field. Ornelas is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, the second baseman, Vimael Machin.
Striding into the box, Vimael Machin. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald.
In now, Mickey McDonald, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
That's what we
Now
refer
batting,
to in the biz
the
as
center
a
fielder,
hanger right there.
Chase
He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Galway.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Ladies and
Elliot
gentlemen,
Ashbeck
your
comes on the
attention,
pitch now,
please.
hoping for better results than the
pitching,
other arms
Elliot
that they've run out there in this
Ashbeck.
one. At the plate, Chase Calabwig, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2 now.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
And he pops it up. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Now
nice
batting,
job there.
third
Yeah, you've
baseman,
got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
Mondu.
He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Nate Mondu. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And this is hit hard to the right side. foul. 3 runs already home here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
So now
The
it'll
left
be
fielder,
the 4-hole hitter,
Lazaro.
Lazaro Armenteros. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
The 2-2.
Count full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And another foul ball. Drilled to the left side. Ah, way to get dirty. The throw to first. How about that? They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Digging in now, Tirso Ornelas starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Stepping in now, Taylor Colway, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope,
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting. Third baseman.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Jorge Ruiz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Hudson Potts. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. None out, runners at first and second. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
2-2 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to
Now
say
batting,
it. Not a lot of good
fielder,
scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like
Moore.
right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, Colin Moore, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matthew Batten, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't
Kyle
outrageous. Hey, listen, calling
Overstreet.
balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Midland scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Matt Milburn earns the victory on the mound. Luis Patino was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so, launching off this first day of the new month of July, the Amarillo Sod Poodles will lose as they will take a big deficit loss. The Rockhounds leading a 8-run deficit victory that leads them to get the win. We gotta say, there was no confidence for the Amarillo pitcher tonight as the Sod Poodles gave up the first win of this new month of July. Well, tomorrow is game 2 of this 3-game midweek series. And don't forget, the Sod Poodles are back home on Thursday, July 4th, as we celebrate Independence Day at home with the visiting Frisco Rough Riders. We'll wrap up the series Sunday afternoon with Frisco, and then we're back to Midland for a 4-game set, or correction, 3-game series, and then we head to Frisco for a 4-game set. Don't forget, we're back home the following Tuesday as we take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals for a 3-game set. And don't forget, we are taking on the final time with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, beginning the final weekend with them to be at Amarillo. Don't forget, on Wednesday, July 24th, will be the start of the 7-away series as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will be at Springfield and Northwest Arkansas. The Naturals will be done with the 4-game set against Amarillo on Tuesday night, July 30th. Thursday, August 1st, we'll be back home as we take on a 4-game set against the Frisco Rough Riders. And then we are back home at Midland. And then we are going back to Frisco for a 4-game set. We will start up the 7-game homestand between the Rockhounds and the Rough Riders. Gotta say, that's gonna be pretty good as well. We will say goodbye to the Frisco Rough Riders for the year. The final game with them is Sunday, August 18th. So that's going to be the next knockout right there. We say goodbye to Frisco, Springfield, and Northwest Arkansas for the year. Don't forget our final 6-game away series beginning on Tuesday, August 20th, as we take on at Tulsa, and then a 3 final game series versus the Arkansas Travelers. Don't forget, on Monday, August 26th, we start up the 8-game final homestand in the regular season between the Tulsa Drillers for a 4-game series and a 4-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. Don't forget, we'll wrap up that regular season on Monday, September 2nd. Monday night will be the final game between the two ball clubs, the Arkansas Travelers and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Don't forget, we will be launching off a 5-game South Division playoff series with the Midland Rockhounds. We'll take 2 at home and 3 at Midland. Don't forget, on Tuesday, September 10th, we are kicking off 2 games versus the Tulsa Drillers, and then 3 at Tulsa. And then that will wrap up the championship series, and that will do. Well, before we go tonight, let's go over your runs, hits, and errors. First, for the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 10 runs on 12 hits, no errors. For the Sod Poodles, 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Jonah Bride will be the player of the game for the Rockhounds tonight, 2 for 4 with 2 home runs. That lead to 3 runs on the board. Matt Milburn for Midland takes the win on the mound, and the loss will go to Louis Bettino for the Sod Poodles tonight. Well, we are back tomorrow night at 7:05, and don't forget, we continue this 3-game series, wrapping up Wednesday night, July 3rd. Don't forget, on Thursday, July 4th, we are going to celebrate the Independence Day. And I do gotta say, I gotta figure out who Midland is going to play next. Let's see, July 4th. Midland heads to Corpus Christi for the 4th of July. Frisco will be at Amarillo. Northwest Arkansas at Tulsa. And I do believe the Springfield Cardinals will be at Arkansas. And you guys say, there we go. Well, it was a beautiful night here tonight in Midland, Texas. And the final score, 10-2, as the Rockhound fans are pretty much happy tonight with the great stellar performance here as well. Well, hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow on the show. And now we take you back to your regular scheduled program.